Y'all, today has been a day. And I made it like, whew, closing out the stacked weekend. Um, I can say it was heavy. It was heavy. And yet we made it. But let me tell you, the question for today, it made me smile because although I've had a hard weekend, it was some things that came up that just made me question myself. I woke up this morning and it was just on me of like, I think you forgot who you are. I think you forgot what you carry. I think you forgot that the Lord gave you these gifts and talents. And just because you had a bump in the road, just because something was frustrating, does not mean that that changes any of this. And I'm like, I hear you, Lord. So then when I get the prompt for today that says, make a list titled, I feel most like myself when, it gave me this like happiness in my heart of like, let's run it. And then it says, finish as many sentences as you can. So let's run it. I feel most like myself when one, I'm operating in the creative. Like I absolutely love taking photos. Like who knew that this is where this was going? Because when I tell you I went to college for accounting, changed my major to business with a minor in computers, and I'm like, okay, well, I know I could be somebody's bomb executive assistant. Like if all else fails, like cool. And then to be able to like scratch this creative bug and then be like, bug, itch, creative itch, not bug, girl, where'd that come from? It like turned into something else. And then it's like, okay, well, cool. So then I feel most myself when I'm able to be authentic around somebody. Like when you know that somebody can see you for who you are and not judge you off of whatever, it's like, I feel most myself around that. I also feel most myself like being in worship. When I tell you, worship does something for me. I don't know if my husband about to be a worshiper, but Lord, can I put the request in for a worshiper? I would never forget. Y'all just get your story times today. Cool. I would never forget seeing our young adult leader back in the Gap holding hands with his wife, worshiping in the front of the sanctuary. And when I tell you that moment has stuck with me, because I'm like, Lord, I want to be able to worship with my husband. Like, that's just a thing. Now, me and Kiara keep going back and forth about this. But I'm like, she's like, Brittany, that breaks up something. I was like, no, that does something. We're gonna leave that right there. But I'm like, it's just a moment, and I feel most myself when I'm able to worship. Can't sing worth a lick, but love me some worship. I feel most myself when I can enjoy being in the kitchen. As much as frustrating as it is to mess up a recipe like I have been doing lately, it's something about being in the kitchen. Like the kitchen was the central place at my house as a kid. And then from the kitchen, it ended up being at the dinner table. And it was interesting because when I was in children's church one day, we were talking about how many people ate together at the table. And I didn't realize it wasn't a thing. And then I asked my cousin and she was like, no, it's whenever anybody get hungry, they go get whatever. And I was like, that's crazy because I grew up eating as a family at the table. And I'm just like, those are the moments that I remember. I remember the table conversations as a kid. And so I was like, I feel most of myself in the kitchen and also those moments, which also made me think I feel most of myself when I'm able to be in an environment where we can just be laid back and have fun. Like when I tell you I love me a good game night, and I probably, have we had a good game night since the pandemic? I feel like we haven't. But Tom Hop has been running me some pictures, and I'm just like, oh, these were good times. Like good times, taboo. Like Oh my gosh, what's the game where you put the mouthpiece in and you're trying to say the words? That game. Like a good spades game where people are trash talking, but it ain't disrespectful. It's fun. It is fun. I feel most myself when I'm able to get the rest that I need to operate and do all of the other things that are necessary for me. Can I do one more? I feel most myself when. Oh, I think I also feel most myself when I can have on some color. That's probably been a more recent thing because my life is black. I was laughing because I knew that I was going to be moving more today than I normally am for the funeral. And so I was like, we need to wear pants. But because I'm typically black on black for everything, I was like, Brittany, you don't need to put on the figure of photography shirt. So I was like, but we still wearing our black bottoms. But I was like, black is my color for like almost every day. And so when I can have the opportunity to put on some color, baby, run me the color. And I think this season of my life has been try the color. If it don't work, it don't work. And now you know, but I'm willing to try a color once. But that's also something new and recent. And also, I feel most myself when I can try things that I'm afraid to try. Did I say that right? I feel like I said that wrong. No, I feel most myself when I can try things that I wouldn't necessarily try. I don't like the way I'm wording that, but we're going to leave it right there. Because for me, sometimes fear will stop me from even trying something. You don't know if you're going to like it or not. And it's like, girl, just try it. Like as much as I really want to go try the golf thingy-majabber in that we have that just opened. I'm like, but what if I don't do it properly? Or what if it's like, girl, just go. And so I think I feel most myself when I'm at least trying, because then you can't say that you didn't like it because you ain't tried it. So yeah, I like my little list. Let me know one thing in the comment section. When do you most feel like yourself? And if you made it this far in the video, drop me a hi in the comments. And I will see y'all tomorrow for another episode of Joyful July. Love you. Bye.